Hey everyone, Phi Farley here. Good morning. It is February 17th. Happy Sunday, everyone. Coming off a huge slate yesterday in NCAA basketball. I got the best bet for you today. Going to a little bit later game, so everyone has a chance to check this pick out before tip-off. I'll get to that and hear more in 1 second. Coming off a big win yesterday, Kentucky over Tennessee. Had the Kentucky side, right side, good breakdown. Was happy about that. Tennessee's going to have just a gauntlet to run. We'll see if they stay in the top 10 by the time they get to the end of the season, which is just tough. It's just tough scheduling, but there's nothing wrong with it. Tennessee's going to end up being just fine. In fact, they have a legit chance to win the overall championship in March Madness. I believe they have one of the best top to bottom teams. That was just a tough spot for them, catching a hot Kentucky team. But they still have to go to Auburn, to Mississippi State. They're to LSU, I believe. So it's going to be tough for Tennessee to stay top 10. But it's good experience for them. It'll pay off in the end. All right, so let's look at today's slate of games. Oh, before I get into that, other picks can be found over on patreon.com/PhiFarley. So be sure to check that out. And looking to make a run this week. If you haven't subscribed, please do so on YouTube. You can also follow me at Phi Farley to get other picks in addition to this. So you got a whole gambit of options out there, including patreon.com/PhiFarley. So check that out. All right. So looking at today's slate of games, this afternoon we got a 1 o'clock tip Pacific time. Loyola Chicago hosting Missouri State. Rematch of these two teams. Missouri State absolutely laid the hammer down on Loyola Chicago last time they played. 75, excuse me. It was, where's that game? There it is, 70-35. Loyola Chicago coming in with only 35 points in that game. Shut down defense by Missouri State. Now we're going to Loyola Chicago. And the angle I'm going to take here is going with the under. Opened up at 122, bet down to 119. Taking the under 119 in this one. The last time, like I said, they hit 105 combined total. But if you look at these two teams and how slow of a pace they both play, according to KP, you got Loyola Chicago coming in at 345th in the entire country. Let me flip over to Missouri State real quick because I believe they're around 240th. They are 263rd in the country as far as tempo goes, getting the ball up the court and number of possessions per game. So there you go. I mean, we're looking at two of the slower teams. And when they combine to get together, you just get a slow, drawn-out game. The only thing I'm concerned about is an overtime game here, and even then, I'm not entirely concerned about that. Missouri State had an overtime game against, I think it was Valparaiso. Yeah, and it still ended up at 109. So look at two slower tempo teams methodically bringing the ball up the court, executing a half-court offense. And meanwhile, this game I think will easily go under the 119. So daily best bet, Loyola Chicago, Missouri State under 119. All right. Good luck, everyone, today. We'll see you again soon.